Hi guys, welcome to Everything Blockchain. We all know that Parachain auctions are uttering for the first time on Polkadot, making the timing of this video just perfect. So Parachain auctions are how projects compete to be listed as one of the parachains that will be connected within the Polkadot ecosystem. There is currently a limit of 100 slots for parachains on the Polkadot ecosystem. This may change in the future, but at present the number is set to 100. Now the interesting thing is that there are over 150 projects vying for these slots. And for those of you who are unaware about all the listed projects, you can view the entire list by logging on to parachains.info. As you can see, the total projects are 153, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to go through the entire list. I suggest you take your time to understand each project, especially the one that you wish to vote for. It's extremely important to do your own research when it comes to investment decisions. I do not think I can stress enough on the importance of it. Also, because you'll be locking up your DOT for a period of up to 2 years. Now moving on to the next obvious question, how do these projects qualify to win the slot, right? Well, that's when these auctions come into play. So what they need to do is they need to lock up or bond a certain amount of DOT tokens. And basically the project that has the most tokens locked up wins the auction. There, it's that simple. Now the funds to be able to lock up or bond can come from the project itself, or they can avail what is referred to as crowd loans. Crowd loans are how people like you, me, the general public can actually participate and contribute. So with crowd loans, projects accept contributions from DOT holders. Crowd loan contributors get their DOT back at the end of the lease, and Parachain teams can choose to reward these contributors in various ways, including the distribution of the Parachain's native token. Now moving on to what today's video is actually about. Yes, I have not even started. So Binance is running a rather interesting promotion called the DOT slot auction warm-up promotion. But before I explain what this is, let me tell you why this opportunity is so exciting. It essentially gives you access to a 30 million warm-up bonus. Yes, a 30 million warm-up bonus. It enables pre-learning of the Polkadot Parachain slot auction, and to top it all, it is super easy to use. Just state and get high rewards in one click. So DOT slot auction is a parachain auction for the Polkadot ecosystem that officially starts on the 11th of November at 1 p.m. UTC. Users can stake DOT on Binance and vote for their favorite parachain project. The warm-up period is actually a practice environment developed by Binance for DOT holders to familiarize themselves with the entire process. Users that take part in the warm-up period can win a share of the 30 million bonus that I was talking about. What you do is you vote for different Parachain slot auction projects and receive rewards. You've got them listed right here. Now, let me explain a little about the rewards. So once you vote, you receive rewards. Moreover, if the project that you choose ends up winning the bid, you receive voting rewards. So let's talk a little about the warm-up bonus that I mentioned. So to claim the rewards, what you need to do is you need to state DOT in the project you support before the slot auction. The rewards are cumulative. You can click by claiming rewards here, but you don't need to do that every hour. But note, if your project ends up winning the slot, right, then your DOT gets locked up for a period of 2 years, and in return you receive lock-up rewards from the project. I'm going to explain more about that in a bit. If, however, your project fails, your state DOT will be returned to your spot wallet on December 18th. Now, for those of you who are wondering how this APY is calculated, well, let me tell you. Earnings are calculated every hour according to the DOT you have staked in proportion to the total DOT staked in the project in an hour. So this APY is updated every hour, and you can check the APY for the last hour on this very page. Now, once the warm-up period ends, right, the auction period begins. So Binance supports the first 5 rounds of the dot slot auctions. I'm just going to explain it a bit. Each auction lasts for 7 days for a total of 35 days. The auction period starts on November 11th and it ends on December 16th. After each round of the auction, the winner of the slot auction is announced. Now, as the next round of the auction begins, the projects that did not win the last round will continue to participate in the auction. And after all 5 rounds are over, the auction period will essentially end. Just a point to note, there is no limit to the number of votes. You can vote for multiple projects that you support. But remember, like I said, do your own research. After the auction period is over, projects that win the slot auction have the right to use the Polkadot slots for a maximum of 96 weeks. And the lease period is expected to start on the 17th of December 2021 and end on October 20, 2023. So to summarize, the rewards that you can get for participating in the Polkadot slot auction are of 3 types. You have the Binance warm-up period, extra bonus rewards, 30 million guys. The slot auction period rewards. Okay, so during the 35-day slot auction period, right, rewards will be distributed by each Parachain project if there are any. Some projects might subsidize users' income during this 35-day voting period and some won't. It really depends project to project. But if the project ends up distributing any rewards, be sure that Binance will distribute 100% of it to the voting users based on the amount of DOT that they have locked. The time period would be approximately 5 days after the auction period ends. And then you have the lease period lockup rewards. So if the projects you voted for win the slot, your DOT will be locked, as I mentioned, for a period of up to 96 weeks. You may refer to the projects for their corresponding lockup rewards. The lockup rewards will be distributed in 9 sessions. Again, the first lockup reward will be distributed 5 days after the auction period ends, approximately around 21st of December, and then the subsequent rewards are expected to be distributed every 92 days. You will be able to see the reward distribution on the dot slot auction page, which is this page, and then you can click on claim rewards. Guys, that's how easy it is to take part in this dot slot auction that Binance is doing, and it lets you get involved with Polkadot's cutting edge innovation. Now, you're not just taking tokens here, you're also helping these projects get off the ground. So what are you waiting for? I think you should log on and start voting. But just a couple of things that I would like to highlight before I end this video. The reward information that's displayed on the Binance page is actually extracted from public information of these projects and is therefore subject to change. If the Polkadot team postpones the auction, then the DOT state during the warm-up period will remain locked. Please note, it will remain locked until the auction is officially reopened, and obviously the auction period and the lease period will be postponed accordingly. Also, not every project will be listed on Binance. As you can see, at the moment we have about 10 of them. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me through the comments section. I'll be back with more such videos where you can learn and earn. Take care. Bye.